Grand Rising, everybody. I just want to give a little reminder to show yourself some grace and show other people grace. I just had a phone conversation that made me more aware than I've already been, but it just made me realize that some people are more conscious of how they communicate with people, and some people really only care about themselves. In a world where stuff is already jacked up, a little empathy can go a long way. Now, I had a situation that brought up some feelings from trauma. I didn't even realize it would do that, but trauma is something serious. Anything can trigger people's trauma. Anything, even if you think it is minuscule. And that's why I'm headed. I was on the phone with this lady. I'm trying to find my birth certificate. That right there alone should let you know I'm already frustrated. Okay? Because why am I looking for a birth certificate at my grown age? Now, I go to this place to try to go get it, and they telling me they can't do it. I got to go away to Houston to get a birth certificate, a piece of paper. Oh, my goodness. So I'm not only triggered by the trauma from me finding my birth certificate, but also the fact for a piece of paper. You mean to tell me, why do I have to prove I was born here? I've been living here my whole life. Now, someone who works well with customer service don't have to. I don't think people really know what that means for real. Customer, we need to take that word out. It's service. When you are servicing folk, you have to have a certain level of patience, even if you're going through your own things. Now, the first representative that I got was very nasty, and I was already had tears and snot.
Good morning, I'll have a ride out for you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Sorry about that. But I already had tears and snot running down my face. And you know this heifer had nerve enough to have an attitude with me? Oh, God. God is working on my heart, and I'm so aware of that, but she ain't. Mess around with me, she almost got cussed out. But I started praying instead. I'm like, Lord, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying not to be mean to nobody because I'm in my own feelings. I'm trying not to be rude to nobody because I'm in my feelings. But since I'm in my feelings, she want to be rude about me being in my feelings, but I ain't even taking it out on her. So I almost cussed you out, lady. So I asked instead, so I didn't cuss her out. I said, let me talk to somebody else. You know, this woman acted.
You have a great day.
You two acted as a child. When I asked to speak with somebody else, she was like, and just clicked over. I couldn't believe it. I said, no, not a grown woman acting like a child. Then on top of that, woman, you don't know what I'm going through this morning. I don't need you. Like I said, but God gonna handle her. Because we gonna worry about that later. So now she got to deal with God because she lacked empathy. Because she couldn't see through the tears and the frustration. And when I asked to speak to another person, I was like, okay, like I say, I put it in God's hands. And I spoke to this other lady. And when I tell you she was so helpful, so kind, so nice, not only that, she could hear that same tears and snot in my face, but she tried to help appease the situation. She tried to go above and beyond to help me get what I needed to take care of because she heard the pain, okay? I didn't want to have to drive way to Houston for a piece of paper. That don't even make sense. And like I said, with all the other trauma that go behind, you don't know what people going through. You don't know what people going through. So just your kindness can go a long way. But all that nastiness some y'all have, y'all need to figure that out. Y'all need to figure that out. Y'all don't know what cuss words people are holding back just to keep their peace. So our word today is empathy, compassion, both of those words. Y'all be easy, okay? Peace.